On to race number 8, though, and the 8th on the programme is a Class 3. We're back to the 1,000 metres here by Lobo's Legend, who drops from the 14 back to the minimum trip for his seasonal return. Baltic Success from barrier 4 for Danny Sherman. He's got plenty of speed. Cruising, a last start course and distance winner, jumps from barrier 12. Meridian Genius, first up since March in actual fact. Tony Millard, Alexi Bedell, Sea of Life, makes his Hong Kong debut, a two-time winner out of Australia. Good View Clarico, he's won twice course and distance, third to Cruising last time out. Joyful Heart drops from the 14 back to the 1,000. And Sparkling Night was a last start winner. That was back in June. It's impressive as well. It's got a 14-point rating rise for his trouble. Cruising, Seven Heavens, Flying Genius, Joyful Heart and Sparkling Night, Tom, are the horses that have been on the road.
Few speed options in this race as well, with the Baltic Success, who likes to go forward. He has £10 off his back here for Jerry Chow, and Sparkling Night right down at the bottom of the weights after that easy win last season. Was due to line up on the 4th of October, but had a lame left front that he's put on £31. Baltic Whisper there with Cruising, Good View Clarico. Loras is another horse that's got some speed. Meridian Genius and Lobo's Legend to settle back.
Magic Legend, he ran well over the straight 1,000 last time he was on it. I thought he hit the line nicely behind Gold Chest. He didn't show much last time behind Lucky Express, but back to 1,000 I think looks ideal for Magic Legend. Cruising, he did win over 1,000 last time and he looks good. He's drawn well and you can see he's keen, so he hasn't taken a backward step from that win. There is a change of jockey. Zach Purdon rode him last time. Anton Hamlin will be on aboard. And Good View Clarico, the one that Zach will be riding, he moves nicely as well. And it was a good run from him behind Cruising last time, and he travels nicely in his track work.
That's where we'll start, in actual fact, with that win from Cruising, with a number of these horses in behind. Good View Clarico, Seven Heavens, Baltic Success. You can go even further back. Tom, War of Courage has completely gone off the ball there in the red, white and blue. Yeah,
he's been terrible his last couple, so I'm not sure what's going on with him at the moment. And they were chasing Fabulous 80, ran a decent race on Wednesday night here, cruising through the middle there towards the far. So you've got Good View Clarico staying on quite well over the final stages. Even Seven Heavens sort of boxed away okay, but did like the run there of Good View Clarico. I think he can go close in this race for Zach Purdon, who rides for Dennership.
Yeah, I liked him. I also liked Cruising's run. I didn't mind Baltic Success. I thought it wasn't a bad run, just in behind as well.
OK, what about Lobo's Legend now with a new stable? Paul O'Sullivan trains him. He takes the drop in class for his seasonal return. Here's Paul again.
Lobo's Legend, Paul, as his first run for your stable on Saturday. What's your opinion of this horse?
Well, he's very fortunate to get him when he's just dropped down a class. It's always a nice time to get a horse. A little bit experimental, the 1,000 metres, but I thought he showed enough gate speed in his trials that you know, he could be closing very quickly the last wee bit. So you know, it can be a pretty tough 1,000 metres. Can be more like a 1,400 sometimes. So you know, if he can keep in touch, you know, through the first half of the race, I think he'll finish it off well.
He arrived here as a Group 1 winner from South Africa, but he's yet to win a race here in Hong Kong. What sort of ability has he shown you in the mornings and in his trials?
Oh, I've been happy with the way he's gone. You know, as I say, I don't know too much about him, and as I say, good time to get him when they've dropped the class.
So you go into Saturday with a bit of an open mind, I guess?
Very much so. You know, it's a little bit experimental. I think when he won his Group 1 in South Africa, it was 1,800 metres, but you know, he's fresh, and you know, his trials have indicated that hopefully he can foot it with him early.
And with him as well too, he missed a trial this prep due to being kicked by another horse. Was that an issue at all through the prep with him?
No, he got down the gates, he had another one kicked him. So yeah, Zach brought him back. I thought, well, there's something wrong with him. I thought he's a lameness issue, but that was okay. He just a bit stiff and sore for a few days.
Interesting. Lobo's Legend. That was Skyfield winning that trial as well. We'll keep moving though. We're going to the first starter here. Paul, Sea of Life. Used to race under the same name for John O'Shea. Won a couple of races at Randwick on the Kensington track.
Yeah, like he said, a couple of trials get him ready for this. 1141 pounds. He's drawn nicely in barrier 11. But look, he did get up to 1550, 1600 at the end there. So I'm just wondering if he, and he's by Sebring, so all the indications for me is he's going to need further.
Yeah, I had the question marks over the 1,000 metres for him, but both barrier trials have been okay. He's got to the line relatively well there on the outside. Jack Wong rides for Francis Louis, weighs in at 1,114 pounds.
Flying Genius, Tom. Both of his wins have come at Happy Valley, but over the 1,000 metres, so it's a winning trip for him.
Now, he was wearing the blinkers in this trial. He does wear the blinkers here, and last time he couldn't get anywhere near the pace at all there at Happy Valley. He was 3-4 wide, no cover, battled, vet exam, couldn't find too much wrong with him, but he's been back up to Chungfa and trial with the blinkers. So he interests me here a little at 13s and 4.9.
Yeah, he really went off the boil, didn't he? So we'll see if those blinkers can sharpen him up a bit. The trials suggest that maybe they can, but it's hard to gauge those trials.
All right, Sparkling Nights, Paul, are you a believer? Absolutely thumping win back in June, won by 5 lengths, got 14 points in the handicap, makes a belated seasonal return. Yeah,
now he's put on 31 pounds as well, so I don't know if he's quite ready. Look, the trial was good enough, quiet enough, but look, I'm just going to watch him from barrier 2.
Yeah, happy to watch as well. 8s and 2s, I think, is a little on the short side for him here. Stepping up in grade after the back of a win by 5 lengths over a Fabulous 8, who's been racing well, but I'm just going to watch.
He was supposed to go around in the cruising race, but had a lameness issue, so missed that. Good View Clarica, though, Paul, 1.9?
Come up short, isn't he? I'm going to make my each-way play in this, and it's one of the old-timers here, 7-year-old now, Magic Legend. He did get up to a rating of 109 in his prime. He's now down to 79. He comes back down into Class 3. Got a good record over this 1,000 metres. He's won twice down the straight, so happy to go with him at 16 and 5.6. Good View Clarica, I think, will run a good race, though, but 1.9 skinny. Cruising went well enough at his last start. He looks a massive price at 24s, and Baltic Success at 30s, so Saturday racing. I'm outside the square here, Tom. 2, 9, 4 and 3.
Yeah, I ended up settling with Good View Clarica on top, but I think he'll start a little bit further out than 1.9. I think Good View Clarica ran a really nice race last time out, boxed on solidly there, certainly fought particularly strongly. Flying Genius interests me with the blinkers going on, didn't mind his trial. Cruising, as Paul mentioned, is at a big price. And Baltic Success, he was on speed on the far side. He just got a little bit tired over the last 200 metres there behind Cruising, but I think he'd be a player with the weight off his back. So 9, 11, 4 and 3.
Yeah, we've got the 9 and the 4. Good View Clarico short. Zach jumps on board. He's ridden him twice before for 2 wins. But if that was the market at post time, then Cruising each way would be the bet for me. 2 more races to go then. Race number 9, Class 3 again, 1,200 metres.